Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil.
Welcome back, Nail Queens, to my very first Valentine's Day mani video of 2022. I'm really excited for today's video because I'm using Revel Nail's 2021 Valentine's Day collection. So they had Valentine's Day drop-ins last year and they just released a new set this year called Hopelessly Devoted. I decided not to purchase the Hopelessly Devoted set, and I decided to finally use the Candy Hearts shades from 2021. So that's what's going to be featured in today's mani. Right now I'm dipping into Bobbing for Apples, which was one of their mystery box shades in 2020, the Carnival mystery box. Was it 2020? I believe so, yes. It was in 2020. So I'm dipping in that one, and I will be using XOXO from the Candy Hearts collection from 2021 as the glitter focal point in this mani. So that's what this is all about, is I really wanted to use that Valentine's Day shade from last year because I decided not to purchase this year's set. It honestly didn't speak to me and to my soul. Let me know in the comments below if you chose to get it or you chose to skip on purchasing the Revel Hopelessly Devoted set. I want to know who got it and who didn't. So I'm actually mani twinning with Nicole MacArthur. If you guys don't know her, I'll leave her Instagram handle down in the description box below so you can go give her a follow. But her and I are mani twinning for today's manicure, and she actually was the one who picked out Bobbing for Apples and XOXO to go with this whole mani twin, and I really like that she picked Bobbing for Apples. It was a surprisingly perfect match for the pink glitters that are in XOXO, and it's just such a perfect pink. So if you guys are in the market for a really good pink and you happen to find Bobbing for Apples in one of Revel's grab bags in a buy-sell trade group somewhere out there, it's a really incredible pink. I love it. I'm surprised I haven't worn it more than this time. I think I've worn it one other time in 2020 when it first released, but I haven't since, and it's really just truly a beautiful pink. The next color that I'm dipping into is called Itzel from Revel Nail. It's one of their nude shades. They released a lot of nude shades in 2020 or 2021. I can't remember which year it was. And this is one of the ones that I grabbed and I picked up because I felt it was closer to my skin tone. And I'm going to be using it as the base for my ombre. So I'm going to dip in Itzel twice on each of these two nails here. And then I'm going to do a glitter ombre on top of Itzel. So this is a little different than the ombre that I did in my previous video where I did a tap and scrub ombre with two solids. Because I'm playing with a solid and a glitter, I have to use a very specific technique where the solid is my base layer and then I sprinkle on the glitter on top. I don't want to do tap of the solid and tap of the glitter in with each other. I don't know if that makes any sense. I've just found that this is the easiest way for me personally to do glitter ombres with solid powders. So now it's time to use XOXO. I really love this color. It really should have been a mainline color in my opinion. It's got so much going on and I really love the hot pink glitters. It matches Bobbing for Apples. I really like it. So I'm going to use Revel's Ombre brush. It's basically a thick, fluffy eyeshadow brush. They sell these on their website, I think, for like $3 or $6. I can't remember the price, maybe $5, something like that. And I'm going to use that to do the ombre, but if you don't want to buy one of theirs, you can totally buy like a fluffy eyeshadow brush from the Dollar Tree, which is like $1.25 now because the Dollar Tree has increased their prices recently. So I just stick my brush into the pot of glitter and I just sprinkle, tap, 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 tap. If you're doing this at home and it's your first time doing a glitter ombre, I do have a video covering different ways to ombre. I highly recommend watching that. I break down 3 different ways you can ombre with glitters, with solids. There's 2 different solid techniques, but with glitters, I only show one way. However, I highly recommend checking out that video because I specify what way your finger should be pointing, whether it should be up towards the sky or downwards towards your desk. When you're doing a glitter ombre, I point my fingers downwards when I want it to be at the cuticle area, and I point my finger upwards when I want the ombre to be at the free edge. Also, the reason why I'm like already rolling into 2022 with so many ombre videos, this is my second video of 2022 and my second ombre of 2022, is because last week when I asked y'all what kind of content you guys would like to see me record in 2022, I was blown away by how many people requested ombres. I'm like, wow, there is a lot of requests for ombres over here. So I'm hoping that I'm not letting you guys down. So I wanted to obviously offer a variety. So I did a solid ombre on my previous mani. This is a glitter / solid ombre. I just want to mix it up a little. I feel like ombres are just really beautiful. They're, I wouldn't say easy to do, but once you got it down, that is easy to do. Anyways, I hope I'm not letting you guys down. If you guys were one of the people who requested an ombre video, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear you shout out. Anyways, I'm moving on to clear dip powder because I think it was last year. Yeah, last year. It's so weird. We're like in 2022 and it's weird to say last year referring to 2021. I'm like, it was just a few days ago. Like, what? I watched Dip Nails by Jules do a video on clear encapsulating her nails, and honestly, before that, I really didn't clear encapsulate. Like, sometimes I would do it if it was like an ultra chunky glitter, but most of the time I didn't. And then I started to after seeing the difference it made in her video. I'm like, oh, it does look prettier when you add clear to it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to clear encapsulate all of the nails. Yes, all of them, even the solid. Well, I already did that. The rest of it is off camera. I'm activating my nails now, and then I'm going to file, shape, and buff like a magician. You're not going to see it, but I do have a video coming very soon on my filing, shaping, and buffing routine. Another one, I know I did the one last year when I had like almond, was it almond? Yeah, almond shaped nails. So I'm going to do another one on my filing, shaping, and buffing routine on these shorter nails that I'm wearing now. So since I had just activated my nails after filing, shaping, and buffing, now I'm removing any excess activator with rubbing alcohol. The reason why is because when I apply my dip powder top coat, if there is too much excess activator still on my nails that hasn't completely either evaporated or soaked into the dip powder, then the top coat brush will harden. And what causes that hardening is the chemical reaction with the top coat and the activator. Top coat needs activator in order to completely dry the way that it does here on my nails. You'll see it dries pretty fast on the first layer, and the second layer should dry in no less or no more than 1 minute. It shouldn't take that long. And if it's done correctly and has the correct balance of activator on the nail, it needs that chemical to do the chemical reaction and harden. But too much of a good thing is not a good thing. Or at least that's how I like to think of it. Too much activator is not a good thing for the chemical reaction. It's too strong, and then it will harden your brush the way that the top coat dries and hardens on your nails. So this is basically the end. The top coat is just about finished. I'm gonna let that dry and take a little video outside. I'm loving this mani and I hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have already started doing Valentine's Day mani or when you plan to start doing them, or if you don't plan on doing them at all. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!